No, give me like a blah, 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 like right in the middle of a song, dog. You start a song with that, just give me that blah, 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 blah. Give me that sound right there. I know that's a good song.
Yeah, motherfucker, you got the podcast. Now meet your host, Pencil and Cellar, and I'm Lil Krampus. This the Juggalo Rewind, Season 8, motherfucker. Recognize. Plug that puss.
Welcome everyone to Season 8, Episode 10 of the Juggalo Rewind podcast, your favorite Juggalo podcast in all of your choices, in the whole Juggalo podcast sphere, whether it's from
the podcast universe.
Yes. Whether it's the Bruce Brothers.
Hey, you don't got to pay for us.
That's true. You'll pay for it, all right. We're going to pay for it.
We're paying for it tonight.
Oh, jeez. Why didn't anyone tell me my shirt is so off-centered? I just got this shirt.
You didn't wash it, so the collar is still a little wide, right?
Little loosey boy, or the one underneath is a little high and tight. But either way.
Yes.
Yeah, why is that fucking weird looking? Anyways, welcome. We are the Juggalo Rewind, your favorite Juggalo podcast, and here we deep dive into Juggalo albums, one track at a time.
You sure? Should we do that? I don't know if we want to do it this week.
This week, good seeing everybody.
We'll just say that was fresh. Mad fresh track. See you next week.
Yeah, I liked everything there. It was good. Whether you're a longtime fan, a new fan, or after this podcast, not a fan at all, there's something here for you. We got you covered.
There's something here, all right.
With humor or, what do you call it, teachings.
Nostalgia.
Yes, we're here to teach the youth or to dust up that old nostalgia. Oh, that CD, that song I used to listen to, I remember that.
Mm-hmm. Those posters I used to have hanging on my wall, if you probably were just wrapping up right now, Merch Madness, a lot of nostalgia on that every year.
Gotten a lot from people on that. And all season, we are here to talk with you like we're in the backseat of your car while you're going on a nice little trip. Just down memory lane. That's what we're here for. So if you're new, welcome aboard. Go check out the beginning of this season or any of our other seasons. But if you have been with us in the past, if you're a regular,
yes,
welcome back. And we're going to dive right in because we have a lot to get to in this episode. This is going to be a heavy episode. So
because it's so deep and lyrical and so profound.
Profound is a good word.
So poetic.
In other episodes, we dive into all of our bullshit. This one, we may have to just skip all the nonsense and get right to it. But before we do that...
Kind of a little nonsense.
And we didn't introduce ourselves.
That's true. Who the hell are you?
My name's Peter. That's Chris.
Yes.
Sometimes they call me Pencil because of the girth of my wiener.
They call you the Pencil Father.
That's all. I agree with that. That's the one I agree with. And then Chris, they call Cellar, at least for this season.
Yes.
But
deep in the bowels, Livonia, Michigan. The rats, we got them big out here on south side Livonia.
South side?
North side Livonia, fancy. They probably have people killing the rats from up there. Down here, I got to kill my own rats.
Down on the south side of the highway.
Their consumer energy is out there right now digging giant holes and just stirring all sorts of shit up.
Every house has like 8 cones in front of it.
Yeah, they haven't got to this street yet, but they're getting closer. It's circling in. Hopefully it's done before summer so I don't have the windows open. They're drilling big holes in the ground.
Then come the rats.
I should get myself a twin gat. That's what I wanted to get, was one of the high-powered BB guns. If I'm sitting outside at night in the summer and I see one scurry by, boom!
You're not going to do that.
I couldn't, no way I could shoot it. I don't got that good of a shot, but I'd try. Depends how many gin and seltzers I have.
Hit the one in the middle. Well, no one come by Chris's street next year because you never know what is going to be happening. You're going to be on the lawn. What was the lyric last week?
Oh, families on the lawn watching, or whatever.
Watching Killing the Rats.
I haven't seen any lately, so hopefully it stays that way.
I have faith. They're probably scared away, especially from this song. All right. So we're going to get into it. We
Yeah.
got some bits, but we want to dive right in. We are talking this week, plug Dat Puss.
One full word. Plug.
Plug.
Yeah.
Plug,
Dat.
plug That Puss. It's a very sexy song.
Love ballad, if you will.
I believe you called it the most vile song that we've covered in our 8
Man.
seasons.
I was thinking, because I'm like, we did Chain Afraid. I'm like, that's probably the worst, right? And then I started deep diving these lyrics. And I'm like, holy shit, I forgot how bad this one is.
So
Hands down, right? We'll get to it, I guess. We'll figure it out as we move along. But, whew,
it's gotten there.
my goodness.
So I wanted to stick with the sexiness.
Yeah.
And we always remind people that this CD, Dumpin, the inaugural Psychopathic Rydas album,
Yeah.
which we are covering in this season, which we didn't talk about.
Well, you see in the notes. What
You
the
would
fuck
hope
you
so.
want from me?
This CD came out in the fall of 1999.
Yeah.
So we have a little section in each episode called the 90s Rewind, where we take you back to 1999 and tell you what was going on to put you in the mood. And this week, we have a sexy mood.
Oh boy.
I am going to go back into the year 1999 and remind you, we'll call it the 10 hottest male and female celebrities.
Okay.
So you can see, Chris can judge, or at home, sexy or not sexy.
Okay, we'll see.
So these lists are...
Do we do just in 99, or should we also see if they still are sexy 20-something years later?
I mean, we could do that as well. I found a bunch of different lists. I'm trying to do the one that we know the most people from. Some of them were like a bunch of like British models. Like we
Yeah,
don't
I
fucking
don't know
know who
this.
they were. So, but these are hottest celebrities of 1999.
Yes.
Not on this list, but I will start with the men.
Okay.
People magazine, Richard Gere was the sexiest man alive in 1999.
Was he still sexy in 99?
So I saw a list where every year they would go, for every year going
Yeah.
back, was he sexy then? Are they sexy now? So he was pretty high on both of those. So
Yeah, I always feel like it's about like early 90s, but I guess, I don't know. How old was he in 99? Yeah, is that
54.
54? Whew. What a silver
I have
fox.
no idea, but I think it was something. I thought.
Yeah, well, you
Yeah,
know, I guess.
I picture him being old.
You know what's going to be totally unfair? I know already from this list. Every dude could be 40 to 60 and still sexy. The women
Or
are
all
good-
19.
19 to 25.
So so it's funny that you say that. I would agree, but this list doesn't do that.
Wow, in 99 they actually were respecting
Well,
the age.
Well, the men are more younger than I've noticed. But you're right. Like, the sexiest man alive was always like Will Smith, Sean Connery.
George Clooney could be for forever.
But yeah, but the women, if you're not 21,
Yeah.
you're put to
And that
pasture.
movie we talked earlier in the season, Substance, built on and proved themselves right because she didn't win the Oscar. So proved it right there because she knocked out of the park. I heard and
You
got
heard.
robbed.
Well, you haven't seen it, so you don't know.
Everyone I've seen said that she should have won that award.
Are you talking Demi Moore?
Yeah.
I didn't like that movie.
I don't go
was
fuck what
okay.
you like.
All right.
Did you watch Night of the Hunter yet?
All right.
So, talk about a sexy man, Robert Mitchum.
I want to talk about sexy men here.
Sexiest man at 55, Robert Mitchum.
All right, so let's see how you think of
Yes.
these guys. Ryan Gosling.
Oh yeah, even then. I was like, even now.
All
Hunk.
right.
I don't remember what he was in 99. He had to be a young lad.
There's pictures here, but yeah, it doesn't really tell me like what he was in.
Oh, yeah. Look at
Mickey
that boy.
Mouse Club. Yeah, I can't really tell. Joseph Gordon-Levitt.
Oh yeah, yeah.
You can see that.
Danielle's a big fan of him.
We should have had her down here for this. Call and text her. Tell her to come down
I
here.
can't. My phone is up there.
Oh, God damn it. Hey, Danielle. You want to come down here for a second? Do you have a moment? We are beckoning Chris's wife to come down and help us with the sexy male.
She would say for sure these first or the last two. I don't know if Richard Gere'd still be in her.
We'll try to keep it to the first couple. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to yell at you.
No.
Would you like to help us?
Sure.
Would you like to come over here and speak into Chris's microphone? Or you want to do it from there?
No, it's fine.
All right, you just have to give us a thumbs up and thumbs down, okay?
Oh, okay.
Or you can speak. We're talking hottest celebrities of 1999.
Okay.
And we're talking the male side.
Okay.
All right, here comes Danielle. She's coming over.
Hello.
And you get to tell us if you think then or now if they were hot.
Okay.
Ryan Gosling.
Then and now.
Okay, that's a yes.
Yes.
Well, Joseph Gordon-Levitt.
Always.
All right.
Told you.
This is a weird one. Jude Law.
Oh, yeah. He's a goodie.
I feel like he's too like fancy looking.
He was a little older then, but we were just talking how like the men. Richard Gere was the sexiest man alive then.
Okay.
You could be 80 and be the sexiest man alive.
Sure.
But like Kate Upton is 22 and she's put the pasture.
Yeah,
Right.
it's like
So-
19 to 25. After that, you're not
100%.
allowed to
It's
be.
unfair.
Yeah.
We're agreeing with
Yeah,
that.
okay.
But this list kind of takes that out of it and goes all like young guys, I think.
Okay.
Except Richard Gere.
Well, no, that's separate
was
from this.
separate
I
one,
just
okay.
know that because I did my research.
Ah,
Justin Timberlake and Joey Fatone are both together on this one.
why are they lumped together?
I don't know.
You have to pick both. You
I
can't just
think it's
pick one as sexy.
Justin Timberlake.
Okay. Well, sure. Yes.
Joey
I mean,
Fatone-
Joey Fatone in his own way. Like,
In his own way.
Wow.
He's the one that had the road dog hair, right?
road dog hair.
Like,
The dreadlocks, like
no.
No. Joey Fatone.
there was a Backstreet Boy, or whatever, though, that had road dog hair. Remember him?
Kind of, but not really. Matt Damon.
Yeah.
Then and now, or just
Yeah.
then?
No.
I think more now. I think he aged gracefully.
You know-
Yeah, but I mean, I appreciate both.
I really don't know who this is. Jason Schwartzman.
Oh yeah, he's in all those what they call movies by
Oh, yeah.
by that guy.
Oh, yeah. It's a
You
good
know,
one.
like Moonrise Kingdom and what's the hell's that director's name?
I have no
You know who
idea.
Jason Schwartzman is.
I don't.
He's in like everything.
I gotta look him up.
All right, good talk. Well,
Okay.
these aren't numbered, so we'll just hit a couple more.
Okay.
Cisco. She's on the
From
list.
wait.
Like
Is
the
it
thong
the
song.
song? Okay.
The thong song.
I mean, no. The song was a banger for sure, but oh wait, him. Okay.
Wes Anderson movies. By the way. That's what I'm saying.
How about James Vanderbeek?
Oh yeah. I mean, loved him. Dawson's Creek era for sure.
What about Joshua
But he was
Ja-
kind of like a whiny bitch, though, also.
Damn.
Wow.
Sorry.
What about Joshua Jackson?
Yeah.
From Fringe.
Chef's
Right?
That's true.
Yeah.
Now I'm just flying through different random people. Fred Durst.
You could take it or leave.
Leo DiCaprio.
Oh, well.
I mean, now.
I don't know. He's kind of looking weird nowadays.
Yeah.
You know who's on this list? Who I just saw this weekend? Devin Sawa.
He's always a
Why is
fave.
everyone?
Every girl in that
Casper,
era loves him.
can I keep you? Like, please.
Well, that's because Christina Ricci was in Casper and I always had a crush on her, so it works both ways.
Everyone.
Okay, but she's not on the list. I mean, I love
Did you
Christina Ricci, but
see the picture from our last convention of Christmas melting into Devin Sawa? Oh my God. Everyone is just,
yeah.
everyone loves him.
Yeah.
Who else? What about Usher?
Yeah. I mean, there's been some controversy
Oh, yeah.
around
We're-
him.
we're-
What'd he do?
Taking all those out of consideration.
Yeah.
So. What about Brendan Fraser?
Yeah. I mean, my head immediately goes to the whale because we watched it.
So sexy in that.
I was thinking,
But back in the day,
He seems like he seems cute, like a lovable guy. You just want to
Really?
hug him.
yeah, like,
see, I think Encino Man.
He was a hunk in
Oh.
Encino Man for sure. 100%.
All right.
hey.
Here's the last one, kind of weird. Jon Stewart.
Oh, no, I love him. I mean, he's,
Like,
yeah.
he looks better now with the gray hair. I mean, now he's getting like very rugged looking old, but better aged with the little gray in him. The
Yeah.
little gray stubble.
I mean, I think obviously, like, for other reasons, but.
Get all political on here. Calm down.
Can't help it, but
All right. Well,
I do appreciate him.
so we're going to skip over. So those are the men.
Okay.
Yeah.
So now we're going to skip over to the 100 sexiest women in
100?
the world. Well, yeah, we're not going to go through 100.
Wow. This is a long episode.
I was gonna say that was like only 5.
We'll try to stick to the top 10
Okay.
of 1999. Jennifer Lopez.
Yeah. In 99 for sure.
Is
I'm
that
not-
when she had the dress? Was that like the
Maybe.
The dress.
dress?
Is that a song or?
No.
No, like
You
what?
know what the dress is?
Like green? Is it green?
Yes. When she was with Diddy, I think at the time, right?
Oh.
VMAs, right? Am I?
I think I
Something.
vaguely remember this.
Oh, okay.
I've never been a J-Lo fan. I'm not into it.
And then, yeah, I don't know now. I mean, she looks.
no, she's, like,
still looks great. I'm
beautiful
just saying,
now.
yeah, my vibe. I don't know.
Tyra Banks.
I was never into Tyra Banks.
I like Tyra Banks.
Oh yeah.
Sandra Bullock.
No, I never liked Sandra Bullock.
She's beautiful. Miss
I'm not saying she's ugly.
Interesting. Exact opposite of what we just said. So she was 35 when this list
It's
came out.
ancient in Hollywood times.
Oh, wow.
But she was
In
big.
99, she was 35?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Give or take.
Yeah.
My math isn't great, but yes. I don't think as much of her as everyone else does, but
Yeah.
she's
She's pretty. Really
she's aged gracefully as well.
Oh yeah,
100%.
all mine are just a personal preference. Not saying she's anything
Yes.
ugly.
Is Maya on the list? That's what.
Maya, oh yeah, she would be.
You had a
Calendar.
Jesus. Selma Hayek.
Yeah,
She's pretty.
Dusk Till Dawn era, right?
Yeah. Desperado. Dogma.
Dogma, right? It's been God, right?
No, that was Alanis
Oh,
Morissette.
Alanis Morissette, yeah.
Pamela Anderson.
I mean, I guess then, but I don't know.
If you're into that sort of thing.
Kelly Brook. English actress and model.
I don't know who that is.
I can't picture
Yeah,
her.
it's just, I don't know who that is. So, Jenny McCarthy.
Yeah, I was a fan of her then.
What was that one show that she was on?
Definitely not. She's like the weird anti-vax nut now.
Yeah, she's a nut now. Singled out.
Yeah, Singled Out. Yeah.
For sure on Singled Out.
Yeah.
Had a crush on her.
Jennifer Love Hewitt.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Gorgeous.
Jennifer Aniston.
Yeah. No,
I mean-
she's okay. You can. Like, she's somebody that talk about great.
And still.
yes, like
yes.
aging beautifully.
And then she was in Leprechaun. We just got finished with that season.
Yeah.
So I guess she gets points for that.
And then number 10 is Halle Berry.
Eh.
The Flintstones. Come on.
Yeah. I mean, she was good looking
I mean,
in
she's in a
Flintstones,
lot,
but
obviously, but she was.
I was very strict on my list here. And Jennifer Love Hewitt, that's about it.
It's
And
crazy
Selma
just
Hayek.
going down the list, yeah, just how many people, but we can only do a couple.
Yeah.
We can only do 10, so I don't know if we...
Surprised one of the Spice Girls were on it. Weren't they big in 99? Posh Spice.
I didn't see any of them.
Wasn't she the most popular? She's the one married to David Beckham right now?
No, I think Ginger Spice was the most popular one.
No, I don't think so.
Posh Spice
Sporty
was-
Spice.
Was
Sporty Spice.
That was one of them, right?
Yeah, it was, but I don't think she was like the top.
No, I don't know.
Baby Spice.
Oh, you're right. Victoria Beckham is on here at number 21.
Okay.
Wow, way down the list.
Well, when you have people like Winona Ryder and Yasmin Belief ahead of you,
Yasmin Belief's the name I haven't heard in forever.
I can't picture her.
she was one of the Baywatch girls.
Oh, dark hair.
Yes.
Yeah, maybe. Okay.
They're all on this list. Carmen Electra also on this
Oh
list.
yeah, she was in Singled Out as well, wasn't she?
Didn't she take her place
took
when she
over
got too big?
McCarthy's, Yeah. When she got too big.
Yeah, can't pay that salary.
All right. Well, that's sexy time.
The sexy list of 99. Why wasn't Joseph Bruce on there?
99, you're right. He's the Duke of the Wicked. All right.
That is.
That's all we got.
All right.
Thanks for
Thank you
joining
for-
us.
Welcome. Have fun.
We
yeah.
appreciate your nonsense.
Always.
All right. Now we can really talk about
The lyrics are vile and disgusting.
That's why we're talking sexy people.
Because it's a love ballad.
Classy, sexy people. All right. So that's 1999 in a nutshell.
Yeah. I feel like I was too strict on my picks of who was
Yes.
sexy or not.
Because we don't want to be disparaging.
Yeah, I had a different taste, I guess, than people in 99.
1999, you had your Maxim or your FHM.
It was that era starting for sure.
100%. So that was
Yeah.
that was the nice, calm, calm before the storm.
The storm.
Now we're going to talk about plugging that puss.
At least last week, Full Clip gave us a little sampling. He gave us a little appetizer with his lyrics.
So,
Yes.
before we get into that, we're going to get into the tail of the tape, where we talk about the song, the time on this track, Plug That Puss, 4 minutes and 7 seconds, probably about 3.5 minutes too long.
They each get 2 verses, so it might be a full 4-minute boy.
Track number 10, as we said, and as you know, Psychopathic Rydas take a beat from another rap classic and rap over it. And this week, Chris is going to tell us what that great track is.
Yes. So this one, kind of a sleeper, I feel. Again, we return to Dub C's The Shadiest One from, I don't know, episode 3, 4, early on. But this one, different track, and it's dubbed a West Side Connection track on the Dub C album. This one's called Cheddar. Not Cheddar, which we had assumed the Rydas would shorten it to. This is full-on Cheddar.
Does this get a vote on your tally, or is that
doesn't
does that
count? Nope. It has not, we desperately need cheese on our count, but this one does not count. So
there may be some cheese in this episode.
looking back, I was wondering if this was a B-side to Better Days, which is the other track that was on here. And it is, in fact, a B-side on the CD single, but it does not list the instrumental on there. But there is a 12-inch single for Cheddar. So I'm assuming they had each 12-inch singles, one for Better Day, one for Cheddar, gave them to Mike Clark and said, take these 2 beats, rapping over them. So, yeah, fun West Side Connection track. I'm trying to think, did Shadiest One come out before West Side Connection? The Shadiest One dropped on April 28th, 1998.
April 20-something, 1998.
And then West Side Connection, what was their album called?
Bow Down.
Yes, Bow Down came out October 22nd, 1996. Whew, I can't believe it's that old. So, yeah. They only had 2 albums, Terrorist Threats, which was... Anyways, yeah, a little West Side Connection reunion on the Dub C album. I dig that track, fun one. One I didn't know at the time, because I did not have this Dub C album. I don't think that was hitting the radio play, even though it had a CD single. Nice note, though, about the Dub C song. They do say, Rydas, please call in all the Rydas, please. Ice Cube yells that out, so... A little Ryder shout out on the Dub C version.
Maybe that's where they got the name.
They got the name from, maybe, as they're searching around for their beats to rap over. What could we call ourselves? Ice Cube named it. I mean, Ice Cube did basically create ICP. If Jay never listened to Ice Cube, I don't think we'd be here today, right now, talking about this.
Also humanly possible. All right. You ready?
You didn't give Cheddar a listen yet?
Not yet, no.
Yeah. Give it a go. It's good. It's fun.
I'll report.
West Side. Connecting, baby, hang.
Is that on streaming?
Yes.
And there's no like random. It's one of the first ones. It's not like a remix or something weird.
No, it's just the straight up track off of the album.
This beat, maybe it's just because I'm so entwined in the lyrics.
Yeah.
I'm trying to even think. The beat doesn't really have a lot to it, does it? It's pretty...
Doom, doom. Yeah, that definitely has that, the hook comes in, and they name each other off. That's the big jumping off point.
Well, there is no hook.
Yeah.
Spoiler alert.
True.
That's true.
Not the hook, the call, if you will, to the next member.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Well, this could be the earliest we've ever gotten into a song, but we have to give ourselves all the energy in the world to do this. Plug Dat Puss. So the beat comes in, and it's... I don't know if there's a word for how these songs go, but it's very much... Ironically, we've done songs, Spin the Bottle,
Yeah.
Hound Dogs. It's very much in the ilk of that, where like...
100%.
It's, either they're just, you can picture them sitting in a circle and they're all just kind of like that 70s show style where it's like each person gets a call out and they have their 8 lines and they go to the next one, And
It's almost like the ciphers, but...
Kind of.
Yeah.
I guess that's the best way to put it.
But definitely written, not... I guess those are written too, but...
But it's in that style.
Yeah, same vibes, same tone.
So no hook, no intro, no nothing. We just jump.
Yeah, the last
right
track
in.
just stops abruptly, and then the doom, doom, it kicks in right there.
First verse, full clip.
Yes.
So, yeah. Whew. All right, first verse, full clip. And each verse starts with the group saying the person's name and plug that puss. So,
Which we should note here, someone annotated genius. And they said, now it's not opening for me, but they said they were trying to mimic the Rosa Parks song by Outkast. It's like, mess that fuss, everybody move to the back of the bus. It is kind of the same cadence, I'll give you that.
I feel like that's on a million different things.
But you have to just going off that beat, so it inevitably is going to, I think, sound like that, even though Ice Cube and Dub C don't like shout each other out like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, just funny that that's noted. They're copying the Rosa Parks cadence.
So in the first line of every verse, it starts with that.
Yeah.
And then they try to rhyme that. So that's like the first line.
Yeah.
So they try to rhyme the second line with it. Everyone like similarly does it. Some better than others.
Some don't at all.
Full clip, plug that puss.
Yes.
Hit it from the back and blow out that bush.
It's right to the point. It's words. Old full clip. Mr. Clip.
Clip, as we like to call him. Tappin' Neddens, taggin' Neddens, that be my thing. No, my bitches.
This is one that I thought it was annotated wrong. No one from the tacos is what I was assuming he said.
And motherfuck a name.
Yeah. So
he doesn't care about their name.
Yeah.
He just knows them by their private parts.
It's like, Esham's got a song like that. Pussy ain't got no face. Isn't that the Esham song?
You tell me. In this game, maybe no bitches from the motherfucking name in this game. Clip. The third time he calls himself Clip. Clip like Boardwalk in Monopoly.
What does that mean?
That he's the highest roller. He's the biggest piece.
Got to, controls all the Neddin.
Slapping skins like a madman.
Like a madman.
Blowing beards off of clams. Champion trim getter, wriggling meat fitter, gold medal hoe hitter, blue ribbon pink tickler.
He comes in hot and heavy and goes out hot and heavy. Full clip. Not some of these I've never heard. Wriggling meat fitter. That sounds like a welder or something. He's got the fucking mask on. Meat fitter. Blowing beers off a clam also pops me big time.
I couldn't breathe for a second.
Like I'm visualizing it happening. It just like a Muppet. Like when the mustache will like fly off of a Muppet or something.
You're picturing Shaggy fucking a Muppet?
That's how the video should be. They should be Muppet versions because it's so over the top. It's always having sex, and the thing flies off like it's a little.
You can work on that.
Anyone? There's that one person who makes the dolls that we follow.
Makes the dolls?
Yeah, she makes like plush dolls. She has a Shaggy and a Jay. She like tagged us a bunch of times when she was creating them. She has like Fred Durst and all that. I think she follows the pod. We'll have her make all those, and we'll make a music. Make a music video. Jeez, oh, peace.
Right into it. Verse number 2.
Yes.
Lil Shank, Jamie Madrox. Lil Shank, plug that puss. Tighten up, baby, because I'm starting to push.
He's getting romantic, nice and easy. Not coming in like Full Clip did.
Now you think this is the next one?
Yeah.
And you thought, I agree with you.
Yeah, I no question, because you could hear the ka.
So what do you think this is?
You're reading the lyrics. I'm just here to give you a color commentary.
I fucking hate you. I really do. I really do hate you. When it comes to pussy, I'm the cock father.
And it sounds so weird when he said the cock father.
I think he does say cock father.
Bad line. Sorry. Little Shank, you're tearing it up last week. I don't know about that one.
If you an ugly bitch try to kick it, don't bother. I'm the type of brother that'll put in mad work for bitches wearing crotchless panties and tight miniskirts.
Well, he's got a type.
He does. I mean, it's like, what's the song at the end of Wicked? Goth Girl?
Oh, yeah.
Gothic
chick.
Fuck it till it hurts. Till he hurts or till she hurts?
I guess it could go either way.
But it's fuck it till it hurt. Never mind. Then, yeah. That answers the question.
Yeah, I was thinking his it. Medium size, of course.
Of course. Small to medium size. I'm about to snap. So open up your legs
Like
and
Bob
let me
Backlund?
open up your legs and let me feel yo crack.
Is he going butt crack then? What's feel yo crack?
Who knows? He's just reaching.
I guess, you're in the moment. You don't know. You're just going to go for whatever orifice is open at the time.
Twin Gats. Plug that.
We should stop, though, for a second and note
I'd rather not.
Jimmy Madrox, he has some vile things in previous songs we've covered. He's kind of calm on this, at least compared to what we started with.
Well, yeah, we started with the most vile one possible.
So, Lil Shank, Madrox, a.k.a. Monoxide Shot,
Listen.
Multiple Man, allegedly, whatever the fuck. He came a little calm.
He's the cockfather. Twin Gats.
I'm shocked they didn't make a bad shirt of that back in the day.
We should make shirts of all this.
The bearded clam one.
Twin Gats. Plug that puss. First put on a show. Watch my anaconda start to grow. So I'm picturing the girl like dancing for him like it's you ever see True Lies where Jamie Lee Curtis is like dancing?
Yeah.
Watch my anaconda start to grow. Fee fi fo.
I smell the one.
Yo, I smell the one that be playing with her puss, sucking me off till I kiss 'em.
Kiss 'em. Yeah, he had to do that because he had to rhyme with kiss 'em. Kiss 'em. Let's
Never
look at that
kiss
wordplay.
'em. Then what do you think this next line is?
Never kiss him when it's in the bism. In the bism?
Like the business?
Yeah, like he's never gonna kiss him because they've taken his anaconda in there, so he doesn't want that on his lips.
His kiss 'em.
His kism on his bism from the bism.
It's the words of wisdom.
It's something along those lines, right? Like that's what he's trying to reference for sure.
Pack protection for my worm when I'm going fishing.
Didn't he have a line earlier calling his penis a worm or something very thin and?
I thought it was pencil.
It was a pencil.
I thought so.
We're here to assume then that Misery has a very maybe long but very narrow, tiny dick, right? Like not tiny, but like thin dick.
So why'd you do this?
Well, it could be long. I mean, a worm, especially it's raining and the worm comes out on the sidewalk and it grows. So it might look probably like this right here, like this.
Microphone
Microphone
probably
cord.
just fucking up all that. We're gonna have to record this again.
Okay, we'll do it twice. Right now, this is Misery. Looks like Hack you're holding the.
Oh my god!
That worked out perfectly. Put that on the table.
Oh, it's kiss 'em.
It's kiss 'em.
I'll dick your chick, then I'll diss you quick, then hit and dip, run, get the pistol grip.
He stays on character at least with the pistol grip pump.
A little bit. Bump, bump.
Bump.
Faux. Plug that puss.
All right, well, we've calmed down a little bit. Those two weren't as bad as the first one.
Faux, I think, is pretty calm here in this next verse. I think so. Faux, plug that puss. Gotta get my hands on that fat ass tush.
He comes in funny with that. Gotta get my hands on that. You see him like running, like chasing Jenny Sachs.
With your now picture Jenny Sack like this. With your belly button pierced and them thick ass thighs, got you looking little something like Mary J. Blige.
I always remember that line.
That's a classic line.
Yeah.
I was never into Mary J. Blige, musically or sexually.
Or sexually. Glad we cleared up your sexual preferences, not Mary J. Blige.
Just wanted to make sure.
Yeah, I mean, I've no one way or the other. She's just there, kind of.
All right. Don't mind my eyes. They bloodshot from smoking about 4 bags of weed in the parking lot. A couple weeks ago, he was smoking so much his eyes were bleeding.
Yeah.
So that's staying on.
Fofo, hardcore on the weed on this album.
So what's up, bitch?
You got a name with them hips?
And can you lick my dick like you just licked your lips?
Not that vulgar. Okay, we're not too bad then.
Could be worse.
Yeah, so maybe this isn't as bad as I thought. Who would have thought? We're all right now. It's just full clip. It's a little out the gate.
Still no hook. We're just plowing right through.
Speaking of plowing.
Bullet. Plug that puss.
Again, as we said last week, Violent J. Plug that. But this is J right off the bat. Right off the rip.
And his cadence, not with it, just like...
Yeah, not at all.
He makes his own cadence here. You with it? I'll hit it. You feel it? I did it. You with it? I'll hit it. You feel that? I did it. Is he insinuating that she did not feel anything that he did?
Yeah, is he like kind of working something out internally here, knowing that, like, you know what, I only put half in, all right, as we follow up this next line? Like,
Yeah.
is he a little self-conscious with this
Could
line?
be. I promise I only put like half my dick in. And now I'll eat your Nedden like a plate of chicken.
See him.
Licking, sticking, my tongue in your well. I'm doing... Oh. Or he says, licking, sticking, my tongue in you. Period. Well, question mark. I'm doing that as soon as that blizzard hits hell. What? You thought I would? Not the Ryda crew. You should holler at Korn. They'll probably eat your butthole too.
Era of them feuding with... I guess not. It was a one-way feud. Korn probably had no fucking idea what they were.
Clue.
But yeah, they had beef with Korn in that whole era.
Yeah.
As the annotation here points out, they call them an expletive on Everybody Your Eyes.
Oh, yeah. I didn't even think about that.
Yeah.
I was thinking more Juggalo show where he insinuated that Jonathan Davis wore his mom's panties.
Yeah. So we could use this here. They mentioned here, during this time, Ice-P was involved with a small beef with new metal band Korn, allegedly due to the band dissing them at multiple points, and ICP being kicked from the Family Values tour because of MTV and Rolling Stone refusing to cover tour if ICP was on it, which I've just was reading some of those, like, from this era. Like, yeah. They're like, yeah, Q wanted us on the tour, but MTV said they wouldn't cover it, so they had to kick us off.
So you hate Korn.
Yeah. No, Violent J, in an interview at Woodstock 99, said, it was uncalled for and it was stupid when we dissed them. It was an old lyric. So when we saw them, we apologized for
lyric multiple times.
that. Also, Woodstock 99, old lyric, Everybody Rise just came out like 2 weeks before that.
2 weeks before that. It really was.
So when we saw them, we apologized for that, and they had no idea what we were talking about.
That's great. That's a great fucking quote.
That's real funny. Also, obligatory Junior Soprano reference right here.
I wrote Uncle June, so we'll find that a picture of him.
Photoshop Violent J with the golf clubs.
Down the shore. Or Violent J putting the pie in the girl's face. All right. So, Bullet does not like going down on his lady.
No.
He says he will. Like a plate of chicken.
Yeah, that's... Oh, yeah, but he says he's lying about that.
Yeah.
In 99, though, that was, I guess, not in the mainstream culture yet. It was kind of...
Mainstream culture.
It was kind of...
Passé.
Yeah, that's the word.
All right. Verse number 6.
Yeah.
He passes it along. Cell block. Plug that puss.
Well, Blaze is usually, allegedly, very straight and narrow. Let's see if we get a little black truck and some nice gangster rap lyrics here.
Blaze may be the worst one of this CD, or this song. Cell block, plug that puss. It's been too long since I first got to bust. I always also thought it said like it got the butt. Which makes no sense, but I always just hear that because it doesn't rhyme with puss.
No.
Nothing does. So
Well, neither did Fofos did. Twin Gats did not either.
I mean, close. I'll take
Puss show Anaconda start to grow.
Oh yeah, no.
Yeah, Twin Gas doesn't have any.
Oh, unless you. Yeah, you're right. Twin Gas doesn't.
Yeah,
Twin Gas doesn't.
but his flow, at least you kind of like lose it. You know, you're not. It's not as jarring as Puss bust.
Yeah, you're. Oh, fucking Bullet didn't either.
Yeah, but his is so jarring of a stop to like the way he comes in. Like you don't even need to. His doesn't need to, or the other ones kind of feel like it flows from that because he just comes in with a "you with it, you did it," like it's Jay,
and he does that again, which we have to go back to. We have to compare those two.
Yeah,
a nut in your mouth, a nut, which is weird. Like
that's such a funny term, the busted nut. Like it's
a nut in your mouth or on your chin. 5 months ago, I met you and wanted to fuck your friend. But that wasn't happening, so I started rapping about you and me in the back of my van. And an hour went by, and I turned you out. Now creep into your friend.
She know what I'm about.
I thought it was you know what I'm about, but it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, no. Worst cell block verse of the entire album. It's so, like, just
he met you.
The ways.
He met you and wants to get with your friend. But then he starts rapping about you and him in the van.
Just the way he's usually good at that. Where we've talked about that multiple times. Where he like his one line stops and like turns into a different. But it just doesn't work on this at all. And they hit the subject matter so like started rapping about you and me in the back of the van. Like what?
Yeah, what are you talking about? All right.
I guess the starting point though almost could lend to him being incarcerated. It's been so long, like, you know, he's been locked up and hasn't been able to.
But not yet?
Yeah.
Oh, no. Right. Never mind. So you would think, since we've heard all 6, song's over.
Yeah. Usually that's how it goes, right? And then we have the hook ride out forever.
Oh, no. Now we're going to get another series of verses from each of the Psychopathic Rydas.
The best is listening to the song without paying attention. I obviously knew that there was the 2, but as I was reading along and like spending way too much time going back and listening to lyrics over and over again to make sure he said taco instead of tackles, like an asshole. It got to the end of the first round and I'm like, oh good, it's over. And I go, oh my god, the song's only halfway over. Oh no, I forgot there's a whole second half of this.
Well, we go right back in the same order.
Yeah, Shaggy is so fucking funny on this.
Full clip.
He's out of his mind.
And I think what you have, I think I know what it is.
Okay.
It doesn't make sense, but I think I know it. Full clip. Plug that puss. Fuck yeah, I'll hit it. But first you have to... And he says dush, which is just a rhyme with puss. It's so fun. I mean, it's funny because it's him of the time.
Right. And the way it comes out of his mouth.
Or that's how he says it. It's also possible.
Yeah. But even the first one, fuck yeah, it like comes in so ridiculous.
He says his name so many times in this. Fur burgers, bitch. That's my favorite snack.
Unlike... So now we have to Photoshop him on Junior's face.
I think
Violent J loved it back when we made cotton candy.
Yeah, they were reversed.
We got a new attitude. Hey, let's go get some more pussy, dude. Fucking all the stoner rock guy voice he comes is so good.
Okay, so I think this is what he says. Furs, bitch, that's my favorite snack. Folded pizza, heifer. It's next to that. So, folded pizza is his second favorite snack.
What did I write down? Because I heard the heifer. Folded pieces heifer. Yeah, so folded pizza makes more sense.
That's what I hear.
Hilarious. That's what he's saying.
So, this goes back to, this is a very, very large woman.
Fat Sweaty Betty.
The 800-pound sweetie come here.
Whiskers tickle my pool. That's a top 5 Shaggy moment. His rant at the end of that.
So slide over here, sit on Full Clip's lap. Because Full Clip got a full meat he want to stuff in your butt crack.
Butt crack. What a great word.
On top of that, no, fuck that. I'm on top of you. It doesn't, like, with a beat at all.
No.
Shaking hips and things when I blew out her O-ring. Doesn't even try to, like, sing or rhyme or nothing. Just...
He's out of his mind on this track. I imagine he's, like, hammered or something when he was doing this, because he's so crazy. Vintage Shaggy Two Dope, if you will.
Yes. Lil Shank. Plug that puss.
Oh no. I was wrong about you, Shank, on the first go round.
This isn't bad, is it?
I don't know. I got nervous.
5 more strokes and my nut's gonna gush. I hit it from the back. I hit it from the side. I let her suck my dick and I nutted in her eye.
This makes me think of another song. Hit it from the side. Is there an Esham song where he's like...
You always say, is there an Esham song?
He has some good sex songs. Na 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 na. It's going to drive me nuts. I swear he's got one that kind of has that same cadence about having sexual relations.
I hope so.
You always say Esham.
You do. It's like the 3rd time this song. Now they wonder why they call her Strawberry. Because she's under 35, redheaded, and her pussy hairy. That makes it what? I don't understand. What does being under 35 have anything to do with it?
Or it being hairy. Just the redheaded part is the only... Being red hair is the only reason she's called Strawberry. The other two make...
No sense.
It doesn't matter. It has no...
Unless it's been in the refrigerator for so long, it's got that fuzz on it.
It's no bearing on why she's called Strawberry. She just has red hair. You're adding way too many layers to this nickname she has. She's just a redhead. She's called Strawberry. Just the fuck up, little Shank, you dumbass.
Oh, fuck.
She's a redhead, but she's over 35. We gotta call her...
Well, there's other verses in here that don't call that out. So, now, I think the next one is, plus she let me pump and fuck, not bump and fuck.
Yeah, I guess that makes more sense.
So she lets me do something and fuck and stuff and touch and give me all I needed till my ass has had enough.
What? He's so happy about his verse. He just throws a what at the end.
Twin gats, plug that puss.
And now his first line.
Hilarious.
Where I Photoshop him as the stalker from WBF in 1996. I don't know if I can write "looking for Bush" on the meme.
I got on camouflage looking for the bush, or Corporal Kirshner looking the knife. They say that I'm trifle.
Yeah.
Because I want to spit my rifle. All up beside you because I can't hold it in. I want to stick this big something in your opening.
Opening, rhyming with hold it in.
Tight 2 fingers, 3 fingers, stick my fist in.
She got way out of line fast on your
when it's loose, stick my dick in. Now this is the next line I don't know. Like, this can't be.
Yeah.
He doesn't say like a knife, does he?
That's what I thought he said. Yeah, like a knife sticking in,
stuffing up this chicken.
Yeah, like it.
Don't do anything with your hands. Please just put them on the table.
Like a hot knife through butter. That's what his dick does.
Are we just gonna move on? Do we have to do anything?
About?
I don't know. Talk about. I want to stick something big in your oven. Like, it's 5 minutes ago, his penis was so long and skinny, like that.
That's
of
true.
a kendo stick. Now it's so big that he has to put his fist in to loosen it up.
Yeah, he's contradicting himself big time here.
Yeah.
By the way, I accidentally opened up this ad for Panda Express. This firecracker steak and shrimp looks delicious on my screen right
Jesus.
now. I'm very hungry as I read these lyrics.
Me too. It's my favorite snack.
Right next to folded pizza.
Folded pizza sounds amazing.
It does. I'm visualizing the thin New York style, greasy boy.
Oh, yeah. Faux. Plug that puss. Fuck you, cause I hit that bush. It's like the third time they've rhymed bush with bush.
Everyone's like, well, I got nothing else. I have to use bush. Well, they're all getting ready for the campaign a year later, fall 99. We probably know by now George Bush is the nominee, so they're probably getting ready. That's why he's fresh on their minds.
You know what we didn't talk about is, does everyone's verse, I think they did it in, did they do it in Hound Dogs? Maybe I'm thinking of something else, where like their verse plays off their last verse.
Oh yeah, connecting to it.
But I haven't really. Jay's does a little bit. Now I wonder if Fofo's does, because it says, it's me again.
Yeah.
Oh, now you're tripping. You wasn't bullshitting when it's my dick you was licking.
So much dick, lick, bush, put like so many simplistic rhymes on these. Outside of Shaggy, he goes for it. He goes hard on it.
He does.
Even though he also uses bush.
Replaced you like the bullets out my gat from emptying my clip into your back. Yeah, mama, it's like that.
Oh, what did I write down there? I wrote,
I betcha it's like that.
I betcha, yeah. So, he's shooting her while they're having sexual relations?
Or he's saying that he's emptying...
His penis is a gun and his jizz is the bullets. That's what you're saying. I got it now.
Smash you like a bottle of brew because use a trick. Fuck that shit. Matter of fact, eat a dick. Psychopathic in this piece and
you
know
what
about it. Leave you hoes flat ass dead, so don't doubt it. Kind of a weird last couple lines.
Yeah.
Unmemorable verse for sure.
Yeah, I was like the whole back end part kind of like knife in my brain.
Yeah, I don't know it. That's bullet. Plug that puss. Who that? What that? Hit that? Did that? So it makes me think that it's like a continuation of at least his style, but maybe not the story.
Yeah, I mean,
his
I guess he could be referencing that. He was in the first one. He's asking if he,
now
ready.
he's saying he did.
Now he did it. I love that he has to do the same cadence. Who did it?
What? Yeah. I could fuck your baby mama, no lie, because she'd be looking at me like,
hi.
That's funny.
Prime 99J with that one.
Hey, bitch, whoop, whoop.
I like the little whoop whoop in there.
Can I plug? I'd be busting drips on your nipple nappy rug.
Nipple nappy rug is like, I don't think it's used anywhere else, but it sounds like something that would have been said in like 100 songs in like the early 90s by ICP.
Slap, happy, fun, call me Dick Dribble.
Dick Dribble. That doesn't sound like a nickname you'd want, right?
No.
It sounds like he has a problem going on down there.
Because you play with my dick just a little and...
I forgot it ends on the ski.
First number...
Let's see if Cell Block redeems himself here.
Verse number 12. Cell Block, plug that puss. And this is shorter. This is only 6 lines.
Yeah.
So I wonder who picked up the... Did anyone pick up the slack?
Fofo's looks a little longer, but I don't think it is.
Yeah, it's hard to tell.
Also, maybe they just ran out of time to fit in. Somehow they had to milk every last bit of this song because it's so good.
They had to milk all the ski. Hi. Cell Block, plug that puss. Every day I meet a hoe that I know I can't trust. But it don't mean nothing because I still plug her out. Under 18 with a child, no doubt. Don't matter hoe. Let me hit it in the booty hole. But if it be smelling like fish, bitch, you got to go.
Whew, doesn't age well.
I'd like to try to defend any of that, but I don't even know where to start.
I mean, they were close to 18 at the time.
I'm sure he was just graduating. His character, Cell Block, probably just got out of high school.
I mean, he's in early 20s at this point, so he's close, but yeesh. Not a lot. I totally don't remember that being there, and I'm reading through it, I'm like, oh my God.
I like that.
Lil Shank has 35. That's good. At least, you know,
Yeah.
not discriminating the age, you know.
It's like, you know, Demi Moore still looking okay at 35. But, yeah, Blaze doesn't like when your butthole smells like fish. That's for sure.
Yeah, usually, I'm not even going to say anything. That's
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Everlasting line?
Hi.
It might just be Jay's opening the or just the call and response.
It probably is, because there's no hook.
Yeah.
And most of these songs, the hook is like...
Yeah, that's what stands out. You remember?
Yeah, unfortunately, I think it's Jay's stupid shit. Hi.
I'm going to give it the Shaggy on this one. If we're going to vote, like we did on Dark Lotus, Full Clip gets the vote on this one because it's so...
Because it's so out of left field.
Oh, yeah, so off the wall crazy. He knew his assignment. He went hard on the gimmick. Everyone else, a little bit realistic, a little bit campy. Shaggy went all the way with it.
I don't know. Twin Gats had some fucking lines.
Twin Gats is confusing his dick sizes, though. That deducts points.
That's true. But
Is it either skinny or is it either fat? What is it?
It's full of kism.
Kism's good.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, it's Kism. He should say it that way. It's fucking wrestling talk.
He should.
Sure, Kism.
When Missy Hyatt's banging him.
Hope that sex tape leaks one day.
So
Sexiest couple in 2024.
So that's Plug That Puss.
Yeah.
We did it. They said we couldn't do it.
Wasn't as bad as I thought.
Because you didn't do shit. I did all the heavy lifting.
Thanks for that.
Yeah. No
That's what you do. You always read. I'm here to sprinkle in my color commentary.
We'll see if I get someone to talk over those and maybe fill in the gaps where you don't hear me saying these things. So
Feeling awkward.
maybe you don't know.
We'll see.
Little does everyone at home know that I offered to have someone come in and read these lyrics for us, and Chris said, quote, I don't want to bring another human being into this.
I don't want them to add this equation. That's exactly how I worded it.
So
So
another set of eyes to look at when you're talking about Kism.
I just kept looking at Hack's kendo stick, thinking of Twin Gaz's dick. I mean, it's long.
It is. Strong. That's a good ass figure.
Yeah. The pose looks perfect how easy hold. I feel like that's how you'd come out on Nitro to beat the shit out of Norman Smiley.
All right.
So, where are you rated on the scale?
I hate to say it, but it's probably top half, right?
I like it better after listening to the lyrics. I think it was usually a skipper driving around back in the day, because all the other ones are you're in a vibe. And I was like, oh, this is, I don't need this right here. But I never realized how funny Shaggy is on this.
I can't believe it moved up your list.
Yeah, right in the middle, maybe. It bridges the gap between the real. We're about to hit some rough ones coming up soon, I think.
And we only got 2 more.
That's true. So it's not that bad. The album's. We think we first started, we're like, it dips kind of, but it hasn't. It's kind of held up. Like Kill Over Nothing, I loved. Get Out Fantasy is my favorite track on the whole damn album almost.
Yeah, the last couple, I think, start dipping down.
Yeah.
But when we got there, we got there.
You know, just like this one surprised me, maybe the next one will surprise me. Can't believe it's almost over.
Can't believe they're still having it.
Got to pick season 9.
Can't believe the next 2 songs are one word and have a number in the middle.
That is funny too.
Fucking idiots. All right, that was Plug That Puss.
Yes. Do you at home have any thoughts on that? Let us know.
If you at home want to talk about plugging that puss, I'm sure we will get all sorts of comments.
Yes.
And you know where you can comment?
Where?
You can follow us on any of our social medias, and we are found at Juggalo RWD.
That's right.
Maybe this would trend better on the Blue Sky.
Maybe. I did not find anywhere to add a poll on there. I thought there was a poll, just like, because everything else is just like Twitter.
Yeah.
Did not see a poll. I didn't feel like Googling and looking, because I'm like, 25 people here. If they're not going to vote on Twitter, it doesn't matter.
Fuck them. But
But
Anywhere
you're
on
there,
so-
yeah. Come on out. Come on, find us.
All social media is at Juggalo RWD. And as always, you can comment and just banter with us on any of our topics or stories or posts. You can also listen anywhere where podcasts can be found and watch us on the old YouTube. Same there. Leave some comments. Let us know what you're thinking as you're watching our stupid fucking faces read this stupid fucking song.
For the Juggalo culture.
Yes, we do it for you. And then wherever you watch or listen, don't forget to rate and review because we enjoy seeing that. And then subscribe wherever you watch or listen so that we can find you when we drop said episodes at 6:05 Eastern AM every Thursday morning. The most important thing, though, above all of that, is to share with your friends.
Yes.
New, old, or former juggalos, no matter how you do it. If you're doing it in person, you do it virtually, you're telling people, hey, Joe Bob, plug that puss. You want to hear these two dickheads read the horrible fucking song? Go listen to this podcast.
Yeah.
Pass that along, and that's how the little community grows slower and slower. Not
right.
slower and slower, slowly grows.
Yep. Just like Twin Gatz's tiny little anaconda.
This is our community,
Yeah.
and you want to stretch it by putting 1 and then 2 and then 3 fingers and then deep. And then once you get it nice in the community, nice and big, that's when the Juggalo rewind comes in.
Right through. I don't know with what, but we're coming through with something.
What the fuck? If you also want to connect with us on ways that are not social media, you can leave us a voicemail or text us at 810-666-1570 or email us at juggalorwd@gmail.com. Doing so can either pop us or get a response, or you'll hear yourself throughout the season or during our wrap-up show, which is quickly approaching.
Yes.
The famous wrap-up show at the end of every season. I feel like it used to be better. The first couple, I think, because we had like merch and stories and stuff.
Yeah,
But
it's hard, but this one's going to be tough. We'll have to figure out what we're going to do.
we'll do something. Well, you know what? We should, instead of the wrap-up, we should call it, what did he say? Wasn't there a lyric about fucking rapping this fucking pee-pee?
Right, he does.
Pack protection for my worm when I'm going to...
My worm.
It'll be the Gone Fishing episode.
Gone fishing.
Because we're wrapping it up.
Yeah.
Website, juggalorewind.com. Hopefully I don't draw the short straw on typing about this song when we get to that point. Don't forget to follow all of our wrestling nonsense. Go to 20x20 at 20x20 Apparel on all the social medias. And we did a podcast. You can listen to that. You can ask us about it if you haven't already. Thank you to Analog Steve for his music and to Jesse for his bumper music, and to Lil Krampus for her voiceover work, and hopefully the real voiceover work in this episode when I make her read things about Kism and shit that we don't want to say.
You gonna drop them on the raw one, so it's on there as well.
That throws you off.
Yeah, I guess if it's not timed perfectly.
Yeah.
You got timed perfectly like they did this when they stole the beat.
Yeah, like Shaggy's lyrics timed perfectly. And then if you missed anything here, check our show notes wherever you're watching or listening, or go to any of the bios in our social media. Check all those links. There's a link tree that has them all together.
Mm-hmm.
Is that, this could be the shortest episode we've ever done.
Yeah, we jumped in thinking it was going to be bogged down.
I was afraid that it was going to take too long, but I think it took long enough.
Yeah. I think we need to go take a hot shower, and a cigarette.
I need to go jerk off right now. I'm so hot and bothered. Oh, everyone's falling off the table. All right, well, that was Plug That Puss.
Yes.
Hopefully everyone enjoyed it, or doesn't enjoy it. Maybe like old school. Oh, fucking two guys just talking. They're afraid that that's like, what did he say? Like juvenile
Juvenile,
humor?
yeah. If you can't sit back and laugh at what Shaggy 2 Up is saying this, then I don't know what the hell's wrong with you.
I don't think it was a juvenile humor. It was that we didn't want to say the fucking...
Giggling, yeah, to say the words.
Well, this is vulgar and vile.
The way they're spewed in this context, hard not to just laugh. It's not like they're romantically seducing anyone with these lyrics.
Well, speak for yourself.
I'm sure they've gotten some ladies in bed with said words.
I'm sure some white trash couple has banged to plug that puss. You know it's happened, right?
I don't want to visualize that.
You know what? This is playing in the middle of the night at Camp Zool, and there's two masked...
Just masked lovers. Oh, to be young and in love and in a forever face.
I hope they're using protection.
Does the dick have a little forever face on it? They should make condoms with little forever faces on them. Why are we not the merch people for Zool?
Because we'd be out of a job because they're on a tour in front of 3 people.
Hey, I want to go to that tour.
Yeah. Did you see that they canceled one of the shows because of some weird spooky story?
Issues with the venue? Spookiness?
Yeah. Issue with the venue is that they didn't sell any tickets.
He'll leave the Zool alone. I like them boys.
All right, well, you take your forever face condom, put it right on the little head of your pee-pee, and we'll mosey on down the road. Get the fuck out of here.
Yes.
All right, see you next week for Back to Crack. The butt crack or the drug crack?
This shouldn't come right after this track.
I guess you'll have to tune in to find out what kind of crack we're talking about. See ya later. All music played in this episode and in this entire season is owned by the respective publishers and copyright holders and is reproduced for review purposes only under fair use.
Plug that puss.